Right then lads, let's speak about the manager situation at Newcastle United. So, as we all know, this is going to be a quick little talk video. I haven't done one of these in a while, just speaking about something different rather than a preview and whatnot. So, nice little talk video, speaking down here about the manager situation, and we'll go through each candidate, you could say, and each person who's been linked or is rejected or still coming in. We'll go through it all in this little video today. Make sure to leave a like, boys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Loads of content obviously coming out, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. So we'll start off with probably the first man who was looking to get the job and looking to really become Newcastle United manager, and that was Paulo Fonseca, the former Roma manager who I think left last season or got sacked. I can't remember which one. But he was candidate and looked to be set to be manager. Every Newcastle fan was buzzing. Obviously, he's had European competition experience. He's done it elsewhere in Portugal. So he looked like a man that you could think, you know what, he could take the tune forward and get the best out of some players with the knowledge that he's got as a football manager. He still could come in, but all of a sudden it just went dry with Fonseca. Nothing really got said like it was gonna go off or it was definitely on. It was just there and nothing really had a status on it, and that was a strange thing for me. Normally there'll be a status there, that's it, and that's what it was gonna go forward. But seems out today that Fonseca's still keen on the role as Newcastle United manager, but personally I can't see it now. If it's been a week and a bit since the talks of him coming in, I can't see it happening. It's either you get it done straight away or it doesn't happen. So for me, it would have been a nice move for him, for his family, and for the football club and for the fans, but I can't see that one happening. Now we have got Unai Emery. As we all know, he was like everyone thought it was going to happen. I had a sneaky feeling that it just wasn't going to happen, and he came out today on the 3rd of November saying that he will not join Newcastle United and stay at Villarreal. I can absolutely understand, right? He's in Spain. His home country. It's a big one because you got to think about his family as well. Like obviously he was at Arsenal and whatnot, but he's comfortable there now, and sometimes your family situation and whatnot can be more important to football. That's not the reason why he hasn't joined that. I'm just going that could be a reason, and of him thinking, right, I want to stay at Villarreal. Yeah, positive talks with Newcastle. And positive talks with Villarreal, but yet again Newcastle United didn't offer him anything. They didn't go, there's a contract there for you, Unai, sign it off and you'll become Newcastle United manager. Obviously it's not that easy, but that there was no offer there, and the links were there, and then he came out today and obviously went, look, I'm going to be staying at Villarreal. He also said that he was very, very appreciated to Newcastle United for even getting chosen as a candidate for the manager role. And it would have been nice. Obviously, 4-time European champion, I think, won 6 trophies with PSG. He's done well as a manager, but you've got to understand, obviously, he's at Spain, his home country, he's speaking his own language and whatnot, and he's doing well in the Champions League. They got a 2-0 win last night, and I just couldn't really see it happening. Yes, we are 19th in the league and whatnot, and the money can say whatever, but you've got to look at it in the bigger picture. He's probably looking at it going, right, am I really going to be the manager of Newcastle United in 5 years' time? No. So that's a big reason as well, because he'd probably got sacked. If we have a couple of bad games in a season where we're pushing for top 10 or even top 7, and he's not doing the greatest, you'll get sacked. Look at Nuno at Spurs. It happened, right? He probably thought of that and thinking, right, it's going to be a project, but I'm only going to be a part of the project. They're not going to give me the full shabam of what I probably deserve. And I think this is going to be the same for the next man, but I think this will be the man to probably get the job at Newcastle United, and it's Eddie Howe. Talks been obviously set today, possibly more tomorrow. Hopefully we need a manager in for the Brighton game, but we just need to know who's going to be there, and it looks to be that Eddie Howe could be the man. Obviously he's probably had thoughts of what he wants to do with a football club, or he's tactically wise, what he wants to do, not just at Newcastle United, any football club. He's had the mindset of getting everything ready for when he does come back in the role of a manager. Since he left Bournemouth, it could happen. But when you look at it like in the squad at the minute, obviously he had a cracking relationship with Callum Wilson, so that'll be good to see. He was good with Fraser, but obviously it dipped near the end of his Bournemouth career for Ryan Fraser, so hopefully we can see the better of him, and hopefully he can try and get the best out of players. Obviously he's very tactically tactically well, but obviously he did get Bournemouth relegated, which is a scary thought. And we're going to see that again at Newcastle. Hopefully not, but yet again, if we back him in January, which obviously looks like we will, we could see the new Eddie Howe that we didn't see at Bournemouth. Yes, they did spend a lot of money on players like Lerma for 25 million, Nathan Ake, many more at Bournemouth. So I think it could be a good move. It's a risky move for getting Eddie Howe in. He got Bournemouth from League 2 all the way up to the Premier League and kept them up for 5 seasons in a row, which is fantastic, but can he really do it in Newcastle United? Get him going, look, there's 200 million for you, mate, do what you want. Sell who you want. And it'll be a stressful time in January for Newcastle United, for managers, for staff, the lot, because if it is Eddie Howe who gets it, which I think it will be, he'll be sitting there and thinking, right, this is going to be stressful. He'll have to agents and the money talk, because that's going to be the big thing. If we're still sitting 19th in the Premier League, it's not going to look good. Graham Jones is a fantastic lad, but he's not a manager. He never has and never will be, right? We need a manager in for Brighton, because it's a massive game. We've got some season-changing games coming up. We've got Brighton, Arsenal, Brentford, Burnley and Norwich. Brentford, Burnley and Norwich are all at home. It's a massive time for the football club to really build and get some points on the board, because we need to win 2 games just to be on the same points as 17th. We need to be picking up some wins, and we need to see a manager in that dugout against Brighton, because if it is Graham Jones again, it will be it'll be an extremely tough game. Look how good Brighton are doing in the league. You'll see it on the preview tomorrow, but it'll be a tough game. It will be a tough game against Brighton, depending whoever we get in, no matter if it's going to be Eddie Howe, Fonseca or Graham Jones. I think it's going to be out of them 3. Out of them 2. I think it'll be Eddie Howe now, but it must be a shit feeling for him knowing that he wasn't their number 1 target. Like, obviously number 1 target was apparently Fonseca, then it was Unai Emery, and then now we don't know what's going to happen with them, so it's going to be we're going to have to go for the 3rd man, which is Eddie Howe, which I think it's a bit shitty on him, because he's on a company football club knowing that he wasn't a number 1 choice. But yet again, we can't say it now. They hired Steve Bruce as the last manager, or head coach, right? He was 13th choice out of everyone, right? But we got him in. Yeah. Then look how the football club's disintegrated before the takeover. It's the thing like that. It's like, we need to just have the focus with Eddie Howe and stick with him, because that's what I think it'll be. I'll have to see what happens, boys. Let me know your thoughts on the manager situation. Who do you want? Obviously, Unai Emery's off the cards now. We're probably going to be getting Eddie Howe in, and obviously what's going to happen with Fonseca, we don't know. Obviously, lads, you'll see the Brighton preview tomorrow, which I'm going to record today, obviously, so that'll just get out tomorrow. Speaking more about Brighton, speaking more just about Newcastle. Obviously, we'll speak about the manager situation. It'll probably be the main topic of the title in the video, but we'll have to wait and see what happens, boys. See you all in the next one, boys. It's been a pleasure. The manager situation at Newcastle United on the 3rd of November. See you all, and we'll give you all updates in the next coming days and hopefully coming hours. However, lads, let's see you all on Saturday.